let's talk about the different options that people have when it comes to housing in their senior years. In this episode, we're going to get into it. Mitchell, your heels on the ground in the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area, and on this channel we're going to talk about everything probate, guardianship, and senior relocation. Let's get into it. So what are the steps that people need to take? I always encourage everybody to have conversations and to have them early. And it's really true that 5 years too early is better than 1 day too late. And what do I mean by that? If someone's living in a 2-story home and you've noticed that they're unsteady on their feet, having the thought of moving into a ranch or 1-story home, probably better to do those things earlier than later. With time, moving just gets more and more difficult. There are seniors that choose to age in place, and that can be a great option. If they're choosing to age in place, there are several things that you'll want to think about. You'll want to think about perhaps dad's been mowing the lawn all of these years, but now someone else in the family needs to start mowing the lawn, or perhaps you need to take someone on to pay for that. Installing grab bars and handrails in the property could be helpful. Walk-in tubs and showers added, and durable medical equipment installed, including toilets or higher toilets installed. Also, lifestyle and personal care. Sometimes we need to bring in a person to provide bathing assistance and meal preparation, transportation to be provided by family and friends, neighbors to take out the trash and pick up the mail. The decision to no longer drive at all or to stop driving at night, limited outings during inclement weather. Thankfully in South Florida, we don't have the snow to worry about, but we do have really, really rainy days. And finally, watching religious programming at home as opposed to going out to church or temple. These are all things that we need to think about if someone is looking to age in place. There are some benefits to moving, whether it be to selling that home and moving to a condo in a 55+ community or moving to an adult living facility. Let's talk about moving to the 55+ community first. A lot of times they'll have a community bus. My father and his wife relocated to a lovely community, and they had a full second life there after retirement. There were all kinds of clubs and activities that they got involved in. There was a community bus that took them around everywhere, including the grocery store, the pharmacy, and everything that they needed. It really was a perfect choice after they retired and sold their home in Chicago to move down to South Florida. And they were very happy there for the next 20 years or so. But then we started noticing that they were unsteady on their feet, started to have falls. Things like doing laundry and preparing meals just became too much, and driving became unsafe. At that time, we started looking into adult living facilities and independent living. We found a location that was going to be able to offer them all of the things that they enjoyed while taking some of the responsibilities away. And what does that look like? It looks like housekeeping coming in once a week and doing their laundry, changing their sheets, having all of their meals prepared and going down to enjoy dining with other people. They had all kinds of entertainment and clubs, whether it be bridge or mahjong, and different activities. And they had a shuttle that would take them not just to the grocery store and the pharmacy, but would also take them to all of their doctor appointments so that driving was no longer necessary. This was really a perfect scenario for about the next 2 years. And for some people, that could be the perfect scenario for the rest of their lives. It just depends on how people's health and individual situations progress. Now they've come to the point that they do need more assistance than they're getting in independent living. And what does that look like? It looks like they need medication management, somebody to come in and to actually manage their medication. They're each taking 7+ different medications a day, and keeping in with that schedule is not easy. They also may need aid in transitioning from bed to a walker or a wheelchair, getting to meals, and things that they were able to do previously. At the independent living facility, although they cleaned the apartment on a weekly basis and they washed the linens on a weekly basis, they didn't do all of the laundry. Now they're at the point that they do need their laundry done on a regular basis for them. So they're going to be moving from independent living to an adult living facility. There are some facilities where they have independent living, adult living, and skilled nursing so that you could continue on as people's needs change throughout time in the same facility. The facility that we're in actually does allow you to transition from independent care to adult living, but we've chosen to move to another adult living facility primarily so that they'll be geographically closer to me and I'll be able to provide them with more time and attention as they need more time and attention than they did before. Again, I can't stress that this is not a one-size-fits-all. People can do a myriad of options. Perhaps it's going from a 2-story home to a ranch. Perhaps it's going from a ranch into a condo, or a condo in a 55-plus community. Perhaps it's moving up north to be closer to their adult children, or moving in with family for multi-generational living. Also, depending on the person's level of health, they may need memory care, they may need independent living, they may need an adult living facility. And what are the differences between all of these things? We're going to get into that more, and we're going to talk with a senior placement advisor in a future episode that's going to delve more deeply into these conversations. If you're enjoying the content this channel has, please like and subscribe below. Write any questions that you have. I do read them all and reply as soon as I can. And I want to be able to provide content about what you need to know, the challenges that you're having in your own situation. If you can please put any questions that you have below. If I don't know the answers, I certainly know someone that does. I have a great team of professionals that I work with, and I'm happy to make recommendations and referrals to you. So again, please like and subscribe below.